What's up, fellow degenerates? Mickey D here for Cold Beer Sports on a Wednesday evening, um, wet and windy in the west of Ireland. But nothing like a nice winner to cheer a man up and to take those wintry blues away from you. Didn't see the race today as it was live, but I seen the recording a few minutes ago, and I think a midweek Red Ox Bath might be in order tonight, and I might watch it 3 or 4 more times. Such a round of jumping. I was absolutely thrilled for him. I backed him. I'm talking about Black Line. Talking about I was on him in 2017 when he won the RSA, and he was something similar back to that form. I knew when he after jumping 4 or 5 fences, I said this fella's on a going day, he'd be hard stopped. Such an exhibition of jumping. It's great to see those veterans, given a heart of a line for Black Line, So I'm looking forward to tonight. I'll play it back a few more times. I've a real buzz about that now watching it tonight. That's the truth. That's what racing is about. Back an ice winner like that. He was well back through the day as well. He went off 3-1, So I hope. Myself and Paddy and Joe, we have a WhatsApp group. So when I was driving a bus and I heard this coming in, messages, and I should have muted the notifications, but I didn't know whether, I knew one of the 3 had won. We had a selection in the race each, so I knew, actually I done the TriCast, a 5-er TriCast straight. I done Black Line, ASO, and Joe's one. And that was a good selection, a good pick, because he was 16-1 in the morning, so I think he went off at 7s there or something. So I had him. I didn't know. I was waiting for him then to finish the 3rd, but I seen he finished 4th. But unfortunately, it should probably paid about 50 quid so you'd have that 5 times. But anyway, they got off again light. But anyway, we had a nice bet at 8-1 last night, and there was no rule 4 either, even though there was only 11. But the odds were reduced from a fifth or quarter to a fifth because there was only 11. But anyway, I'll get you back, right? But the other one, I only seen the result. I didn't see the race. I seen he finished last. The Guinea horse. That's what the Americans call the Italians the Guineas in America. So there'll be no ravioli or meatballs for that horse for me tonight anyway. But I'll have to look at the race when I get a chance. Anyway, we're having a bit of bollocks now, so we'll stick to it this week. And I was thinking, seeing that it's the 1st of December, that maybe I might take out the ball snatcher. So pretend, everybody, right, that you have a snatcher, a ball snatcher, that you have the bookies caught with the balls. Paddy likes to kick them in the nuts. I don't. I like to give them a little, just to let them know that the degenerates are serious and they're coming after them for December to get their Christmas money and to get a howler of a Christmas with the bookies, right? So on the count of 3, everybody, right? 1, 2, 3. Just give them a little dart. That's it. 1 more. That's it. We're coming for you, right? So I'll put that away now. We'll get back to that again before the Christmas. Anyway, 2 for tomorrow. 3 for tomorrow. Interesting horses. In the 1 o'clock in Clonmel, Harveys Key, Freddie O'Grady, a 5-year-old out of Fame and Glory. It only has 4 lifetime starts, and the first time it ran was in March of this year. It was in a maiden hurl in Limerick. It was 4th. Then, as you would expect, finished 10th and 7th to get a nice sort of a handy mark, and it got a mark of 101. He ran it in handicap hurl the last day, but settled way back off the pace. Came to win, but made a howler of a mistake 2 out, and finished 3rd. But back in trip, actually, he's back to 2 miles tomorrow. The other 3 runs, 4 runs, 3 of them were at 2.4 and 1 was at 2.6. So keep him up at the pace. Mark Walsh is on him again. He's 3-1. We go a pint win with that. There's a couple of oaks there. That V Dancer from McNally is in it, and the handbrake will be let off him sometime. He has 5 entries I've seen, or 4 other entries in the next 5 days. So you wouldn't know what they'd be trying to do. So just be careful and watch that if there's money for it as well. It could be interesting. That maybe a reverse forecast or something might save your stake. Then at Leicester in the 307, my familiar Mayor's Handicap Hurl, Miss Mulligan, trained by George Scott and Nick Schofield is riding. It was a nice stare on the flat and it was rated 80. Its first run over hurls, it was beaten into second by a more experienced mare. And last time then it looked all over a winner until it was outstayed after the last. I think it's in Fakenham. A mark of 99 looks very workable because 80 on the flat, I always add 40, 42 to it. That would put it like 120, 122. It's in at 99. So it's a 9-2 shot, a pint win, and we'll do a half a pint each way double, right? And if the two of them were placed, if they didn't win, we're having a bit of bollocks this week now, so we don't want to give the money back, like, we want to just gradually wind it up, get the Christmas money. Now, we done our podcast today. It'll be on tomorrow evening, and you will see that I give a nice talk or a word about a horse that I am looking forward to running tomorrow. Is Pencilfullofled, and I see it's 15-8 with the green bouquet. So I got a bit of power enhancement there. I took 2-1. So I think that's worth 2 pints. I think a lot of it. It won first time out in a bumper in Down Royal a couple of years ago. Then it ran well fresh and won again last year. It won a Grade 2 Novice Chase as well, and was second in the Grade 1 to Colreevy in Limerick. So it's first time out tomorrow. They brought it back to her. It wasn't run or a jump at that fluent sort of. So I don't know whether they're going to campaign it over hurls again this winter, or is this a pipe opener for maybe a chase over the Christmas or not? I don't know. I think it's worth the gamble tomorrow at 15-8, 2 pints win. So that's for tomorrow. In Rim, I was looking at it as well, but it's 4-7. It done us a good turn last Sunday week. It's running tomorrow in the 145 at Fakenham, but it's 4-7. Unless you wanted to put him into your multiple or something, but it was raised £14 and it's only carrying a £7 penalty, so it's £7 well in. But you never know with those £7 well in. But he's too short to go playing around for the win bet with me. So anyway, that's the crack. So hopefully I'll be back tomorrow night with the Friday Trixie and an each way bet for Saturday, and I might have a Thursday night joke for you. Anyway, I'm going to get the Radox out now, nice and chill for the night, and I'm going to watch this race of Blackline winning maybe 3 or 4 times, and Mickey D for Cold Beer Sports, over and out. Bash those bookies.